Okay, today we're going to be doing AKS 59/60, which is rewriting expressions involving radicals and rational exponents using the properties of exponents. Okay, to simplify these, we got three because they're kind of fast and simple. So we're going to do these three. Starting with number one. To do this, we're going to start out with these numbers. And we're gonna find something that can both divide them and simplify them. So let's just say the least common denominator, not least common denominator, least common factor could be 2. So both of those by 2. 10 divided by 5 equals, I just said the answer. 10 divided by 2 equals 5. 12 divided by 2 equals 6. So that's how we start out. And then for these A's, we're getting, since this is the bigger number, we're going to flip these, or we're going to bring this one down here and then subtract. So this the A's going to stay down here, and 8 minus 4 is 4. And since the bigger number is up here, it's going to stay up here, so 7. So B's going to stay up here, and 7 and 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. And this is your simplified form. Okay, on to the next one, which is number 2. For number 2 is slightly different because we use the rule of exponents to rewrite it in radical form. So for these are fractions. And at first I was kind of confused when we had to use fractions as exponents, but then I kind of got it down. So first, how I learned it is you multiply these and these. So it's going to be P with the exponent of 6 over 20. Okay, so for that, it's not simplified yet because you can simplify this down even more. So then it would be P, not equals, my bad. P to the exponent of, you can divide this by 2. Divide both of these by 2. This by 2. So then it'll be 3. Not 2, my bad. No, yeah, I'm messing up, I'm tripping. So 6 divided by 2, 3. 20 divided by 2, 10. So then this is not your final answer yet. We're gonna have to put it in radical form, and a radical is this. This is your radical. So in this case, the 3 will be the exponent. Three is the exponent, and then this little thing right here is called the root. So the number 10 will be the root, and P just goes inside the radical. So P inside the radical, 3 is the exponent of P, and 10 is the root. And this is how you put it in radical form. Okay, moving on to number 3, the last and final one. This one's kind of easy, kind of simple. This was one of the ones that I got pretty fast. So it's just like this one up here, but just with a little bit more complex numbers with, excuse me, a little bit more complex with the ABCs, with the A, B, and C exponents. So least common factor, 6. 18 divided by 6 equals 3. 18 divided by 24 divided by 6, 4. Okay, so for the 3, when we subtract them, because we always subtract them. So if you subtract -3 minus 2, that'll be -5, and it'll go at the bottom instead because the negatives negative turns into positive when you bring it down. So you bring it down, you do that. Let me scratch that. So instead, I didn't explain that quite well. I'm finna bring this down here, and it's gonna turn into positive. So we're gonna rewrite it one time. So 2, and then A3, B5, C4, B2, C6. Okay, discard whatever I just said just now. But now, we rewrote it in this form. So now since it's in this form, we're now gonna add them. Okay, so we're gonna add these two. So this will be A5, and then the B and the B is 2, 3, 5. So those, you'll subtract those, it'll be 3. And then the C, of course, 6 minus 4, C stays at the top, it'll be 2. And that's your answer.